welcome back to Let's Play the Division 2 and chill. Beautiful day. I'm just going to have a look at this. Is that a Memento backpack? Okay, we'll have a look at this thing. Okay. That's something I want to have a look at too. Borderlands 4, but I'm not playing Borderlands 4, actually I'm playing this one. Is that the Memento backpack he's using? Let's have a look. Okay, now I've got... Okay.
Safe area entered.
So, we're currently running... This is the new... This is my Heartbreaker build. Well, not Heartbreaker, sorry, True Patriot build. So, that's my solo True Patriot build. I'm trying to make a... Okay, so that's that one. I call it the Gunner. This is the Technician one, which is the Heartbreaker one. Uses the red gloves here. And uses that. Which is... I'll just get that build. Okay, select the Heartbreaker. I'm trying to find different builds to play around with. Uses these ones. On armor breaker, drop a smoke bomb at your feet, concealing you for 3 seconds, cooldown 40 seconds. Which can be handy. I can actually get rid of that. I've got a pulse as well. What I might do is use that one, pulse. That is scanner pulse haste. Nice, actually. Yeah, it's a hard. Okay, so let's go back to. That's my original Heartbreaker build, but I'm not a big fan of it. So we might using. So we'll go back to the Technician. We'll leave this one alone because we can use that one. I just don't know. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's go. Credit. We'll change it to specialization, and he's using Technician. Activate that one. Activate the Technician. I just like the music of those though. Kind of useless though. It's something we don't ever really use. It's kind of annoying. Now, so with that being said, let's go into here. Find the gear we got first of all. Okay, so we want the Heartbreaker mask. Do I have a Heartbreaker mask? I don't think I have a Heartbreaker mask. Oh, okay, this could be a problem. I've got a Heartbreaker there, which we will equip. I've got a Heartbreaker mask somewhere. Do I have one in the store? I could use the hammer. I don't have the hammer one either for that, do I? No. Don't let me have a look. Holster. I don't have the hammer on there, so that kind of defeats that purpose. But I've got a feeling what I might do there, rip the net out, put that into there. That's going to benefit me. I've got a feeling that's the Memento backpack. Could be wrong, but Heartbreaker. What else is he running? I think that's a King Breaker.
Because that gives you the laser pointer, the linked laser pointer mod that we're going to be using on
King
our weapons. And obviously we need a
Maker.
certain weapon that can use that, because not every weapon can use that. So that's why I chose the Carbine 7 here as the assault rifle, so that can use the the linked laser pointer here, which allows us to pulse our target. Now a lot of people might not think that is very important, the pulse thing, but it is. Especially for new players, I would say it's a very important thing, because you don't know where the enemies spawn, right? With the pulse, at least you know where they're spawning. You can easily target them like that. You can position yourself like that because you know where the enemies are spawning, and you can pretty much see through them walls. I mean, who doesn't like wall hacks, right? So that's why I feel like that's a really good choice here. Now, I'm not saying that you have to use the Carbine 7. If you have a favorite weapon that you can use, like a high-end that can hold the laser pointer, absolutely use that. But I love the Carbine 7, not just because it can hold the laser pointer, but because it has a pretty good RPM with very good base damage. Also, the accuracy and stability of this weapon is very good. Like, I don't have any stability mod, any accuracy mod on this, and look at how good my stability and accuracy is. This thing beams. That's why it's way more stable. Especially if you're playing with a controller, you'll see that you're landing your shots than using anything else. Like, you don't have to add any extra mod for that. This weapon itself beams, right? And also reloads pretty quickly as well. Now, I do have Killer Talent, which gives you 70% of crit damage after getting a crit kill, which shouldn't be a problem to activate because we are critting a lot, so it's not a problem there. And that's obviously a really good talent that they recently buffed it from 50% to 70%, which is good. Now, as for the secondary weapon, it's the Dark Winter, which I actually recommend you guys to use.
Dark
If you have
Winter.
it, definitely use it. If you don't,
Do I have a Dark Winter? Do I have something else I could possibly? Either uses the Carbine 7. Oh yeah, I've got the other one, the King Breaker's better, because a friend of mine uses the King Breaker. It's more, this built more or less for running around by myself. Submachine gun, Lady Death. I might do a. I don't think I've got Dark Winter. No, I don't, do I?
have it, you can use the Vector, but Dark Winter is just too strong, especially with the Perfect Killer talent. It gives you 90% of critical damage. Yes, the Assault Rifle was 70% with normal killer, but the Perfect Killer is 90% of critical damage, and that's a lot of damage. This was shredding even legendary content NPCs, guys. Like, seriously, it was just doing so much damage. I can do 700k crits on body with this weapon.
Haven't got
on
Dark
1200
Winter.
RPM, which is a lot
That's
of damage.
solid.
For a
Okay,
solo
make
player,
it.
that is a lot of damage. But then again, there's no such thing as a lot of damage. If there's more damage you can get from somewhere, then obviously you're going to go for that, right? But so far, this SMG has served me really, really well. Now, I did add it +3 expertise here just to kind of, you know, add that
make
extra
it.
damage from my SMG damage because it wasn't maxed out. So basically
Thing I
now
can
it's
do for
kind of
you?
15% in a way. So that's what I did. So technically, I'm not using expertise at all. So if you do add it, yes, there will be a lot of damage like from this. You will do even more. And the only downside of this weapon I find is the max size, which is like 45. I mean, most of the weapons do have 50 max, so I guess it's not a huge deal, but it's a loss of damage in a way, I would say. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Just run and gun with it if you want to in heroic content. Yeah, it's just going to shred everything.
look
And like
like
I
I've
said,
got
it was
it.
shredding in legendary as well. So yeah, it is a great weapon. If you have it,
Okay, so Dark Winter.
absolutely
is
use
all
it.
I can't.
Now, as for the gear set, obviously I'm using Heartbreaker here. Now, I'm using the chest piece because it gives you more stacks, which is up to 100 stacks. And more stacks means more bonus armor and more damage as well. Now, I did try to use, you know, a chest piece with like a high-end chest piece with Obliterate talent like Fenris, Grupo, Sheshka, and even Sokolov. they were not doing more damage than the Heartbreaker chest piece, so that's why I'm using it. Now you can also ask me this question, why not use Intimidate talent since you have so much bonus armor at all times? Well, you can use it, but I just don't want it to lock myself in that 10-meter range at all times to activate Intimidate. I'm just trying to stay away from the enemies as much as possible. That's why I'm using the assault rifle as my main weapon and using the SMG to burst down if anybody try to chase me or flank me or something like that. But if you are using the SMG at all times, meaning the SMG, then you can use Intimidate on your chest piece for sure. You can absolutely do that, no problem. Now, as for the attributes on the chest piece, I changed the blue code to weapon damage here. I have crit chance and crit damage. I need to optimize that. I'm out of resources. As for the mask, I have armor, crit chance, and crit damage there. For the gloves, I have weapon damage, crit damage there. For the knee pads, I have armor and crit damage there for the 4-piece of Heartbreaker. Now, I'm actually using a Sheshka holster here. I kind of wanted to use a different holster, like a Grupo or even a Fenris, you know, something like that. But I needed that Sheshka there because it gives a crit chance. Obviously, we have weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. Since I'm using the assault rifle, and I'm also not using a mod for the assault rifle because that's where my linked laser pointer is going, right? So I'm losing that extra 5% crit chance from the weapon there. So I needed to use the Sheshka there because with that now my crit chance is good, but without that the crit chance is low. But if you're maining the assault rifle, the SMG, you don't need the Sheshka holster. You can use a Sokolov, you can use a Grupo, you know, you can use whatever you want. Heck, you can also try to use the Centurion holster, but I wouldn't recommend it. I tried it. I definitely tried the Centurion holster with this setup. I was just not feeling good with it. You know why? Because the Dark Winter is such a high-fired weapon, and you're just bursting down and you're emptying your mag in like half a second or so. I didn't like that swapping mechanic all the time because the weapon was firing so quickly. With the LMGs that I made in the previous builds, those were fine. Rifles, LMGs was okay. It's just the Dark Winter fires so quickly that I'm emptying my mag. I don't want it to like reload in every second or like swap it and do that. It was just, I was annoyed. That's the reason why I'm not using it. And I just chose the Memento backpack there. And now speaking of Memento, obviously it's a great backpack, we all know. If you're a new player, don't have it, you absolutely must get this thing because not only gives you weapon damage, it gives you bonus armor and also regen. And with this, just this backpack particular build, we're getting like 40k armor regen, which is pretty good to be honest. So yeah, that's overall the build. Now, if I show you my stats here, you can see I have 50% crit chance. This is why I said that I needed that Sheshka, because without that, my crit chance would have been low. But if I use that crit chance mod on my weapon, I would be sitting at 55, probably 57 if I optimize my build, that is. So that's why I said the Sheshka is important there. Now, the crit damage is low. Don't worry about that, because we got killer talent from the weapon that will give us 70% of crit damage. So that's the stats of my assault rifle. Now, if I show you the stats for the SMG,
Till I
you'll
can
see
find
that
that
we're
one.
capping at 60 crit chance, and obviously a more crit damage here. Because the
I don't
SMG
have
is
the
actually
rest
giving
of
you
them.
10%, I believe, crit damage. They kind of buffed it, I believe. But no, this is actually more damage, pretty much. Like, because the killer talent, I mean, the perfect killer is 90%. So you can add that, and it's even more damage. So that's pretty good. Now, here's the thing I want to show you. So if
Now,
you're
I want to
maining
get
the
rid of
SMG,
that and maybe
you don't
pulse.
need the Sheshka. So you can change the Sheshka to anything. I'm going to switch to a random piece here, like maybe a UG.
So I haven't got the,
Just to
I haven't
show
got a
you
mask.
that your crit chance is very high
I've not
even
got a
without
mask in there,
Sheshka
have I?
if you use the SMG. So you don't need that. So if you have
Oh, I
a
have
different
broken
bolster
mask.
or any other piece anywhere, like even mask,
No, I
knee pads,
don't.
whatever, you can use that. You can use a Fox sprayer as well if you want to.
I'll
If
go
you're
for
using the SMG to get more damage, you can definitely do that.
That could
I'm just
work.
using the Sheshka because my assault rifle is the main weapon. That's why I'm using
But
the
we can
Sheshka.
take that out.
I could
Pulse.
change crit chance like attribute here. I mean crit damage attribute to crit chance, but that'll be 6% where Sheshka is giving me 8%, so that's a bit more. So
We've
that's
got to
fine.
upgrade
So
the
that's pretty
pulse.
much the build. It's very simple, very easy to make, very solo player friendly. It's going to keep you alive. It's going to give you bonus armor. It's going to give you that damage, and the damage is really good. I mean, this is an unoptimized build, yeah? I don't even have crazy amount of expertise whatsoever.
Sorry, I'm just
SMG
watching the
absolutely
video at the same
running
time.
everything. I tried it in Legendary. I wouldn't recommend going Legendary with a Memento because you need to pick up the trophies. You can use a high-end backpack and add yourself something like a Bloodsucker Talon if you want that bonus armor. Or you can just go for Vigilance for damage if you're playing in a group. If you're playing solo, you want damage, you can use Unstoppable Force. You can also use Adrenaline Rush if you want to. It's totally up to you. But Memento, when you're playing solo, why not just use Memento? But if you're playing in a group and you're having trouble with
Yeah.
getting the Memento stack up, to pick up the trophies in the beginning of the legendary content, you can just use a high-end backpack, like I said, and had a damage talent on it, vigilance or something. Yeah, it should be
I do like the build. But what was he using on his weapon?
assault rifle, and I'm also not using a mod for the assault rifle. SMG has served me really, really well. Now, I did add it +3 expertise here just to kind of, add that extra damage from my SMG damage because it wasn't maxed out. So basically now it's kind of 50% in a way. So that's what I did. So technically I'm not using expertise at all. So if you do add it, yes, there will be a lot of damage like from this. You will do even more. And the only downside of this weapon I find is the max size, which is like 45. I mean, most of the weapons do have 50 max, so I guess it's not a huge deal.
can't put
But it is a
anything into
loss
there.
of damage in a way, I would say. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Just run and gun with it. If
I'll
you
run
want
with a
to, when you're
pulsar.
on center. Yeah, it's just gonna shred everything. I mean, like I said, it was shredding in Legendary as well. So yeah, it is a great weapon. If you have it, absolutely use it. Now, as for the gear set, obviously I'm using nice to use. If you have it, definitely use it. If you don't have it, I mean, who doesn't like wall hacks, right? So that's why the
Trying to find where we. What's it telling?
I can do
Perfect killer. So we've got that one there. Doesn't flies indicator. So can we maybe get? Which one has perfect? Okay. Don't want to have two. Oh, I could do a Dark Winter. Okay, I'm going to equip that one there. And does it come with perfect color? Yeah, it does come with perfect color. Okay, so we want to change that out. I didn't realize I had Dark Winter on my character. Put that to there, because it comes with perfect color onto it. What can we do? So, we'll be getting into the... I got nothing on this thing. Got no color at all. I'll go that one. How do I get that one? No, I don't like that color. Let's go. Of course, we want the laser. Critical hit chance. More range. Critical hit chance. The headshot there. Handle critical hit chance. Critical hit chance there, the critical hit chance there. I guess you can zoom into that one. What's the difference? Okay, so we'll put the other weapon back. And we'll save the build. This is what we're just testing builds out. And we'll test this one out as well. We've got the reason why I put that one into there is because we want to. So this one here is, we'll save as a new one, create a new one. Why is demo list? Hold on, where should be a technician?
Hello, Agent.
No, what? Specialization. Technician. That's fine. That's what we are. Why is it cost stuff? Why is it? Yeah, that's what we're running. That's. Why does it say it as? Okay, that one there can be renamed. Okay. Technician. Let's put headshot single player basically. Well, technician heart single player, so I know what it is. Okay, I'm not going to put stuff onto these yet. So what's he got into his armor? Guess it. Just trying to find a picture of it. Full screen. What's he got? Red. So he. Okay, what's my crits? Okay. Weapon handling. Crit chance is 55. Crit damage is that.
That's here. You can see I've quite
Got a crit chance of 15, crit damage is high, so we want to get more crit damage then. We've got a crit chance of 55. We've got a crit chance of 55 on this build, so that's pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll go for crits. Then we'll put everything to the other one. We go back a bit and have a look. What's he got? He's got blue, red, red. I'm keeping this one because I do like this setup. That's nice. I'm liking that's got crit chance on it, which I'll leave that there. That one there has crit chance and leave that there as well. I'm not going to change that. It's this one here. No, F4. We've got nothing in this one. So what we want to do is we want to get crit damage. So we want to go G. Crit damage. We've got hit escape. Okay, so we've got 11% there. 11.3. They've been used. Has it been used? It's been used. Only problems. I think if you grab one that's been used, right? Like if I go to this one here, 11.3, I've got to take it off the other one. Equipping this mod will remove, which is kind of annoying. I think your mod should be able to handle more multiple things, but 11 is good enough there. 11.7, another 11, another 12. But I'm running it by myself, so let's see how we go. Okay, so that mod's been done. Okay, what's in that one? I've got a crit hit chance, and that's crit hit chance. What's the model? That's crit hit damage. That's okay. They're all crit hit chances, which is interesting. I could modify, but then of course that's going to change it on the other build, which is annoying too. Okay, I need these things. Ugh. Oh yeah, also I want to upgrade certain things. No, that's not it. If we go into M, there, M, here. I know I'm going on different. I'm just trying different builds out. I want to try. My True Patriot build so far is one of the best builds I've got. What is this? Doesn't tell me the right answer. Doesn't tell me what this is. Tutorial. Just trying to figure what that material is. It's kind of annoying because I want to figure out what that material is. It doesn't say on the right hand side. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use I don't know what it's supposed to be telling on the right hand side. That I wish they just come up with symbols, but I can't remember what that symbol is. Yeah, because we go there. Edit. No, that's not it. No, that just doesn't. That goes to M. Doesn't say it onto there. Heartbreak. I'll review. Ah, that's it. What are they? Carbon fiber. How do I create carbon fiber? Let's go figure out how to get carbon fiber, that's all. There's a shit ton of that stuff. So that's pretty much the build now. I've changed one thing on it. I've put, instead of what's the name thing, I've got that there. Yeah, quite looking fine. Probably won't need the pulse, but if you're running technician, I think you should really have the pulse regardless of what weapons you're using. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the mask for it yet, which I wouldn't mind, but this will do. I'm not complaining. What do we want to do? Let's change the reward. Nothing I want there. And nothing I want there. And nothing I want there. Okay, how do we get carbon fiber? Well, not the true. What's the best one to get? Who was it? I'm just trying to think. Who dropped carbon fiber? Damn it. Let's have a look. I'm trying to.
tactical assessments. And DCD headquarters is another short mission that's great for outcast assessments. Then you have Bank headquarters, which is also fast for hyena assessments. And for the Rikers and Cleaners faction, you can fast travel to New York and run both the tombs for Rikers and Stranded Tanker for Cleaners. And for the Black Tusk tactical assessments, you can do any of the invaded missions, including any other missions with the Black
tells
Tusk
you, doesn't
enemy
it?
faction. Require 4 different types of
Okay, it tells you on the map. I see. So let's have a look. Not what I want. That gives carbon fibre, Coney Island. That gives carbon. Some quick ones I can do. I'm not going to do that on Legendary. Foundry, okay.
Black Tusk troops have overrun the Lincoln Memorial. Presumably to
The
secure
fast
the
travel.
bridges.
We'll change that one. Use this, what's the name? Oh, hunting up stuff. Oh, before we go though, I've got to change this build. That's fine. Heroic's fine. Toggle game mode. That's it. And I want to change that build. I'm going to take a photo and send it to a friend. And tell me what he thinks of the blue screen one. No, that doesn't. That one. H. Try this build out. Okay. So that's how we go. The pulse is good because we can use the pulse on top of what we're using. Again, said that. Anyway, what else was? Oh yeah, what day we'll look at that. 2.4 million, 2.5 million armor. All right, that's at 1.8 million armor, which is not too bad. I want more crit hit damage, but I can take off the crit hit, maybe, but I think it's a crit hit damage.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Come out from behind that tree, asshole! Stay back!
You're the right weapon for this.
I knew it!
Ouch.
Try to heal from this. Stay right there.
Why is that not working? Not doing the damage I want. That's not working.
You're not going anywhere.
Target's hurt! Get up!
Why is that pulse not working? That's to blind it. Oh God. That's terrible. That pulse supposed to blind him.
Good to go.
Why does it not blind him? I'm not quite sure if I like this one.
Get the hell out of here! Grenade! Watch out!
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks
That
closed from
was-
here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that.
It's a balance, not really. I still got a lot more to do on the build, I think. I have a feeling I might not want this one because it doesn't do as much damage as I want to do. Anything else in here? This is a good place to hide loot. It's not exactly how I want it. Okay, so it's still a bit delicate. I don't think the pulse works with it. Each one of these has the pulse, so every third enemy get the pulse out, but
Get up! Every shot now! Get moving!
I think that's why I'm using the pulse because I want to up the skill of it. How about if I actually aim at the buckets? Wouldn't that might help?
Damn, I thought I finished you, Agent.
How much damage am I doing to it?
Shield moving here.
Maybe I need the backpack. Oh,
Eat this.
get the blind effect.
Damn thing's bulletproof.
Tossing grenade.
Back away from a bit. Can't really take on that much enemies.
I got you. Where's that tango?
More or less.
Enemy movement on my side. Big gun on down. I ain't afraid of you.
Lost eye of target.
Or you take that off and you really suffer.
Signs critical.
No. Oh,
Vital signs 0.
that really suffer. It makes you suffer. Is it the backpack that does the extra? I have a feeling that's what that's not doing. Okay, let's replace the memento with that one. The knee pads, well, that means we can put on the red gloves because it gives us a bit of protection. Let's test this one out. Same build but slightly different. Instead of using the what's name.
Enemy's got a ballistic shield.
It's all doing the damage.
Ready to rock. Let's see you run now.
Serious trauma
Damn
detected.
it. Okay, we want to back away a bit.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, this is not working.
Agent vital signs 0.
Okay, how about if we ignore the shield altogether? And it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work. It doesn't do. I'm not doing enough damage for these weapons to take them out. I can keep the shield, but then I'm losing it. I'll keep the shield. Just trying to figure out. I got to change the way I play. It's all. Not being so aggressive with the build.
Target's injured.
Yeah, that doesn't blind them. Still 200k damage.
Watch that shield! My tack rig's all messed up.
How's that feel? We're down one.
Overly tanky.
Lay down fire. Coward. Going for the flank.
Don't just stand there! I've got no targets in sight. Grenade away! Come get some!
Oh. Oh.
I've got... Just fucking dial!
Okay, scanning doesn't. This I'm not quite sure about.
My armor's fresh.
Come on, can we get a shot into you?
Get away from me.
I think that scan
Visual on
works with
additional
that one.
hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate
Okay,
between you.
so let's put that glove back.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Let's change the build completely. Instead of going that build, it just doesn't seem to kill the enemies fast enough. I've still got probably more things. I've got to get that into that. I'll try this one. Let's try this one. This one here's more, but more colour. See, this one gives me. Okay. 1.5 million in armor, where that goes 1.8 million in armor, but I'm very delicate, even though with the memento backpack on. So I've got to practice with. I think they use a shield instead of the other thing. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they don't use the pulse. It's weird, they use a technician, but they don't use the pulse. So quick to that one, and they replace that with the hive. Okay, it's strange because every third enemy you kill, you get. So that's interesting. But we'll save that one there. Alright, we won't. It's just a Very hard one to use. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to use that. I think I've got to change some parts onto it, that's all. But we'll go this one. And this one's more protection. Use cover a lot, go for headshots. Here, one on this side or on the other side? It's just a test. I'm literally just testing builds out. It's just too slow, too awkward. It's not quite speed wise. This one uses pulse, but it blinds people.
Time to set up a turret.
I can't see him from here.
Better not get hit again.
Got a casualty.
Keep pushing the button. Okay, this is going to take way too long. Man, this is annoying. That all works for grip. Yes. Yeah, I've got that fucking ammo. Definitely don't like this one. Right, so I get out of back to where I was, so get a contact. And supply thing down here. How far do you have to be away to get out of regular combat? I'm not a big fan of it. Not really need to. Yeah, I gotta wait till I kill everything. I had no ammo for that. Oh, come on, hit the bloody target. This is not a good build for this type of thing to run through content fast. Not overly happy. Way too slow. Okay, first of all, let's change to my hard work. Okay, this I've got a lot more. That's definitely wheel grip. You need that wheel grip. That one there, these are not doing enough damage. I'm not doing enough damage to do justice. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my gun build. This one is far better build, I think. And there's a chest around here. Should be here. I know there's a chest in here. Someone's got to figure out where it is. Not the top. Yeah. Could be up here. Looking at the mini map, and we go down here. It's not here though. Some of these chests are damn hard to find. This one, see, it's on this. I think the arrow. Okay, right, and underneath should be right here, but there's nothing. Oh, we'll continue on. As I said, I'm trying out different builds. I'm going back to my original build, which is True Patriot build. Look into there. As a tanky build, it works, and I kind of like it. Its survivability is better so far than this one. The Heartbreaker build is a bit Still trying to figure, does it arrow down? Is it? There must be something down. Oh, still can't get in. Maybe on top. Nasty. Son of a mother and gate father. That was quick. You fell. Oh man, this is a terrible one. Oh. Been a while since I've done this mission. Very well.
Mag change.
Thank you for telling me that. Oh, big boy. Let's run away from you for a bit so we can take care of these. So this is more of a
You're covered.
survivability one than the other one. I've got more survivability running this build than I do of the other builds, which is strange.
You weren't in cover.
See, this is far better than, honestly, being honest with the other one. I'm going to take that off now. We're just going to run around. Keep him occupied. Try to get him in the back if we can. Yeah, I want to have a look at what a friend of mine suggests to build as well. What he recommends. And what I can make a Heartbreaker build, solo Heartbreaker build. I'm sorry, but finding St. Elmo's is probably the best one so far. My type of play style. Needs to do a lot more damage, of course, but I'm not gonna play this. Because what it does, it stuns the enemy, which is damn good.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
That rain. Ah, beautiful rain. Now, we're going to figure out where it is. It's really rainy and windy at the moment. Mobile. Okay, and maybe in here. No, that's there. Got a key somewhere. Just got to figure out where it is. Maybe up top of that. Where is this? Is it on top of this or not? I can see it there, but I can't. Bugs me. This will give me stuff to pull it because I've got to do. I've got to go through it. This one here is pretty much done. I've got to wait till I get to 11. That's something I'm going to upgrade that to shotgun, which is I'm trying to get that to level 10. Then I want to work. I've got the pestilence build that I'm still working on. That's a nice pestilence build, but I've got a Hunter's Fury build, which is more a solo build again. That one there I want to start working on build them up to what's the name? That's a single. That one I'll work on and build this up. Get all of them up to scratch, but it's going to take a long ass time. Just trying to figure out where that is. I hate that one as a key symbol, I can't see it. Should be right here. Huh. Oh, nothing else on here to do. Other people might know where it is. But that's before I'm just here to practice with them. I went to a good friend of mine. He does really good solo builds. This is one of them. sort of want because if I'm using the True Patriot build, I'm not. Thanks. Go down to that one. Sorry, wrong one. Try that one. Go back to my gunner build. I'd like my gunner build. This is a nice solid build for soloing. Still have not found where that symbol is.
Rogue agent detected.
Oh, great. I got rogue agents. I got rogue agents. Let's go back in here. 2 rogue agents to take out. Okay, so we can run back there. Paint on the area of the map. Oh. Okay, they're there.
Hostile sniper turret detected.
Okay, sniper turret. We go bye-bye.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Pull back away a bit. Get out of dodge. Use that. Oh, you need a cunning one. I'll pick your nose up. Tons of mothering, that's father. He's in a good position there.
Hostile phaser drone detected. System curtailed. System reactivated. Hostile striker drone detected.
Bugger.
Hostile sniper turret detected.
Oh, you just look goodbye. I can't get a fucking shot at that one. This is what I'm trying to achieve. They're still activated, so I run away from that.
Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile phaser drone detected.
It takes a lot of bullets sometimes.
Hostile sniper turret detected.
We'll back away from that one. We'll give it 11 seconds.
Hostile phaser drone detected.
How many bullets does that fucking need to take? Well, take bloody ammo. Freaking nuts. Wow. Oh. That wasn't good. 10 seconds.
Be smart now. Damn it!
Too far away for that. Cheeky bugger.
Hostile sniper. Rogue agent eliminated.
Wow. Honestly, that was...
The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath
What
you
did
with
Tad
no
have?
security.
Yeah.
Isaac can't access
I have
data
no
on the
idea.
location. Stay alert.
That's
Never
actually...
know what you're
I
walking
mean,
into.
that could have been useful, but using the shotgun also left it comes in handy. But that rogue agent, you've got to play. I find you got to play it carefully. Ah. I got a feeling the reason why people's builds, like this person's build, is a lot better. He's like a watch of 5,000, so he's got it maxed out. Or 1,000 technically maxed out, but Well, here 1000 is much as that, but why is there a room in here there's nothing in it? That's unusual. But this build I do like. It's a tanky build, but it can also kill enemies pretty quick. And takes on rogue agents. Not both at the same time, because I'll get my ass handed to me for taking them both at the same time. Literally. But I'm not complaining. Nice build to play. It gives you a lot of, there's more benefits than negatives to this build. Okay, the negative is it doesn't do as much damage as say like a striker build does or anything like that, but that's neither here nor there.
Careful with those rounds! You want to kill everybody in here?
You hear that? Fuck this noise. I'm not dying to help with the ammo count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
Okay. Kill everybody. Well. Get down there, no, can't. We go through there. That opens up. Bum bum bum. How did it open up? Way down now. Maybe over the rail here, no. Red box there. Okay. Nothing can be done down there. Don't work. Go up. I'm just trying to put the map like that. I'm going to do the tower. I'm still in two minds about certain things, certain builds. I've got to get a better Heartbreaker build for a friend of mine. So, okay, that one there's got to be opened up somehow. Something on the wall. Maybe there's a. So, as for the Heartbreaker build's good one, that using the blue screen, good for group content because it does blind because I was playing it last night with Highball and Venom and this one more for less. You don't want to get them settled. very good solo build. Except when they try to run behind you.
Let's see.
No. I wanna. It's kind of fun, that one. Still trying to find where these bloody damn freaking boxes are. No. Another room. So we'll find something to blow up again. I'll follow these off. Yeah. Damn, it's good loot, I tell you. Down in here. Ah, there you are. Found one. Yay. I'm really not have to really do anything today. It's just trying to get materials.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Damn it.
Guard duty is pure bullshit.
Got enemies flanking us! Change, was it? I'll set up my turret. Hostile engaged!
No, no torch.
I got you covered. I'm gonna need a new vest.
This one's much more tankier and does a lot of damage. I'm doing like okay, crap. Only doing it's the rate of fire. Well, not just that, it's also the rate of fire. That was fun. A bit hectic, but fun. But I'm doing like I've got to probably max out the damage on it. Like, yeah, these are the knee pads that you want.
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
That does more damage to the people than running. So like these other knee pads I was thinking of running. Does critical hit chance. Do we have another pair of the Fox gloves that No, we don't. I thought I had another pair of fox gloves that do what's in that. I'm not quite. Found you on the passport. I've got to get probably one more piece of the Heartbreaker one. Just but as solo builds go, this I find the best I've played with by myself type. Is that a tanky dude? Taking the red ones. Now we can concentrate on fire on this dude.
Can't take much more fire. How'd you get here?
You? And now we just try to do.
Let's put him down.
That's just really nice. Oh, medic, definitely go after the medic. I'm doing all $300 there. That's nice.
Holy shit!
You like that?
I'll just do $300, but it does so much, like, so much damage. Oh, big boy. Take out these purple ones first. Use this to our advantage. He's immune to that? Immune to fucking shotgun damage?
Good work.
Was
Go
immune
on
to
and
that.
head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
This works. It wasn't immune to that shotgun damage. Oh, nothing else here. Oh, there's a chest over here. Loot. Always got whatever loot I can get my hands. I don't know what I got from that one. But that was. Did I drop that? Did I? Didn't mean to drop it. Huh. Are they immune to something like what the hell?
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we
That
would
was
have
fun.
Lake Castle.
I'm still gonna get Fred's build. He's Heartbreaker built solo. There is other Heartbreaker builds out there. Division 2 Heartbreaker build. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I think I need to. Looking at that person's build was interesting, but I don't know if I might have a look at another Heartbreaker build.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
Okay,
You have to love a build that
I'm gonna get a toilet. I'll be back.
I've marked it on your map.
Guard duty's sure gotten a lot more exciting these days. I'd be spending more time at the range if we had the ammo to spare.
Okay, we're back. Now we're just going to clean the character up because there's nothing we can do. Oh, I had that one. There's nothing really much I want to do except trying to get materials for builds. I know I've got to do the tower again, but we have 5 days to do 15 levels in the tower, don't we? We have 5 days to do those, complete 5 activities off here. That really, it's really not. Weekly summit is what I want to probably take care of eventually. Might do that tonight. What's the weekly? The project. Weekly, yes. That's been done. Okay, so tidy up my character. We'll have a look, see what this. Okay, let's have a look at this person.
Simultaneously stacks an absurd amount of bonus armor and weapon damage for simply just pointing and shooting. This is one of the most user-friendly builds in the game that requires almost no setup to have you easily clearing a ton of endgame content in The Division 2. Magos,
Okay,
today let's go over Heartbreaker done right. Kicking it off with an overview of our full build, and then I will go over each piece of gear, attributes, and mods.
He's using his data different back. Okay. That's very similar to this one. Using a different type of thing there. Using that one, which is interesting. That one, okay, let's just. Okay, let's try something else. Try something different. Okay, we'll go to this Heartbreaker build. Okay, we want to take, so select that. We'll try something different. Specialization. So what am I doing? go to a heartbreaking build and put those pieces onto it. That's the closest one. We've got all those pieces there. Okay, so let's go into here. He's in 1 million things, yeah, but his watch level's 2000. That uses a sickle. Do I have a sickle one?
This is what I live for. A real
Do I have a sickle backpack? Oh, I don't. Damn it. Okay, so that kind of defeats that purpose. I've got those 4, right? He wants to use the red, uses that one. Oh yeah, we're going to check this armor. Okay, that's what we wanted to keep, the Hasbro, wasn't it? Keep that. Keep that one. That one there will be deleted. So those two are, that one going to go into there. Foundry with has protection. It's got weapon damage on. I could change. No, weapon damage on. That's okay. What was the other one? Did they have weapon damage or did it have? Can we just? Okay, hold on. Equivalent, that's fine. Foundry with repair skill. We could just take out the repair skill and that's maxed out. So, hang on to that one. That one there, we'll get rid of. There's a foundry setup I want to try as well. We get new foundry setup in that one. Oh, okay. It's foundry with that's not that good. That's not that good. That's not that good. That's one of our own currently. That one there. So we're trying armor and we're trying for critical hit, I think. For that foundry one. I have to find it in the setup. Foundry of hell. Oh, not that good. That's bad. Skill haste and skill duration. Okay, now. Okay. It's not that good till it fills up to start deleting them. So go into here. Yeah, I've got that one. Always look for these because these are the hardest things to get. This just levels up your thing. And then the extra components you wanted to do that with. So let's. There was a foundry one, wasn't there? What is a foundry? Foundry is So I've got to build for that somewhere here. Not much. Oh yeah, that one there. I can remove that one. It's not really what I'm using or going to use. That's a striker, Hunter Fury. It's got 2 foundry pieces though. There's a full-on foundry one I want to make. Okay, we could try the full. Okay, let's try. Let's use a Ninja Bike backpack. Could that be beneficial using just 2 pieces of that? I might try. One uses foundry backpack, doesn't it? So let's have a look at this. Yeah, 4 pieces. Do I want to run with 4 pieces? Or do I want to run a main? What was it? That was the Hunter Fury one. All right. I'll put those ones back in. Ones we're not using. I will probably build one eventually. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to be built. Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm going to replace. Got the lot of builds I'm going to figure out. I might put those. I'm going to use those ones, I think, for all my builds. Do I have another pair of Fox player? That's the red one. Pop that out. Back to inventory, go back to all knee pads. I'm going to keep the Fox player ones on me. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so that build's fine. H. Pistols is fine. the one we want to change. And we want to take out that knee pad. It's using has protection, so we want the has protection one. That one was that one. Why we write that one? Gun is fine. Other gun I'm using the I might put those on there because it gives me a bit more could hit damage in that. So I'll put that one. Put that one back into gun arms. I think that one I don't think. Striker blue is going to be changed. Why are you running those ones? Armor has protection. So striker blue can be overwritten. Why we got? We're running two pieces of that for a reason. Oh yeah, we're doing weapon damage, half on damage. That's why we're running those. So that one's fine. That one's fine. That one there we can put back away. I think that one's fine. Oh god. I'm still trying to work all my builds out and stuff like that. That one can go into there. These two will keep though because I've got one's got that and one's got that. So if I need more has protection, I've got that one and armor, that one's more damage oriented. Gives more weapon damage and other things. Now what were we talking about? Okay, so we've got that one's fine. That one's fine. Fine. Okay. It's a tech. Okay, we'll go this one. But we don't have the hammer and sickle backpack. What is the hammer and sickle backpack? Can we make one? Backpack. Oh, yep, that one there. Why does he want me to make? Why does he want that for? We can craft that. It's got to be all red claws. So, no. Tab deconstruct. Go back to that again. Headshot damage. We can replace the headshot damage with something with critical turns. Okay, let's have a look at what he says.
Individually, also keep in mind that this
Could use some
entire
more
video
crafting
is
materials.
time-stamped, so if
I
you
really
think
should
you
make
missed
myself a
something
nice
or
comfy
need to
chair.
jump around, please make use of the chapters, and the entire build will be written out in the description of the video as well. With that said, let's look at a quick overview of the entire build before going over each piece separately. We are going with 4 pieces of the Heartbreaker gear set, the Coyote Exotic Mask, a Seska backpack with Vigilance, and a high RPM assault rifle. And now let's get into the details of the build, starting with our gear set, and that is 4 pieces of Heartbreaker. 4 pieces of Heartbreaker grants us 15% assault rifle damage, 15% weapon handling, which directly affects weapon accuracy, stability, and reload speed, and 4 pieces grants the gear set talent Heartstopper. Heartstopper makes it so headshots apply a pulse for 5 seconds, weapon hits on pulsed enemies, adds a stack of plus 1% bonus armor and plus 1.1% weapon damage to pulsed enemies up to a max of 50 stacks. Our Heartbreaker pieces will be going in the gloves, knees, holster, and chest slot, so we will be making use of the Heartbreaker chest talent Max BPM. Increases max stacks for Heartstopper from 50 to 100. Our Heartbreaker gear will be all blue cores for 170,000 extra armor per piece, with critical hit damage being our secondary attribute. Our next piece of gear is going to go in the backpack slot, and that is going to be a Seska backpack for 8% extra overall crit chance. Our backpack talent is going to be Vigilance, increases total weapon damage by 25%.
Vigilance. Change that, can't we?
Really wish I had a complete set of
Taking
socket
damage
wrenches.
disables this
Can never
buff
find
for
the
4
5/16
seconds.
when you need it.
The fun thing about Vigilance with Heartbreaker is that as long as you have bonus armor, you get to keep the Vigilance buff. Our Seska backpack is going to be all red.
Okay, so quick damage we want. We want better things. Deconstruct that. We don't want. We want that to have. Nope. No. Nope. I'm running out of. No, it's not headshot damage we want. Something worse. We can replace weapon. Replace weapon handling. Yeah, but they're going to max it out.
Should really find time to clean and oil these tools. Don't want them to get rusty.
Make one more. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Need to find that Amazon. That could work. We'll just put that onto there temporarily. Okay, so we'll change the backpack out. That one. That can stay the same. That one becomes the Coyote mask. Can we modify that? What's his skill buff on? Oh, Vincent.
I should try making leather. It can't be that hard.
Can't change any of these. Ah. You change that. You can't change the other one. Bugger. Oh.
Buff, our Seska backpack is going to be all red rolled with weapon damage as our core and critical hit damage and critical hit chance as our secondary attributes. And with our one remaining gear piece, we are going with the exotic Coyote's mask. Coyote's always comes all red rolled with weapon damage, and crit chance, and has the exotic talent Pack Instincts. You and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. Basically, shoot an enemy between 0 meters and 25 plus meters away, and you will grant yourself and your teammates free crit damage and or crit chance. Speaking of crit chance, our stat goals for this build with a fully optimized build and maxed out Shade Watch is 50% crit chance and 141% crit damage. We will be modding our mask, chest, and backpack with 2 crit damage mods and 1 crit chance mod. Now let's get into things that really help the build shine, and that is going to be our primary weapon, secondary weapon, specialization, and skills. With that said, let's go over the specialization.
More surprises our localized grid can take.
Pretty much got them all done.
First, as it is pretty crucial to the build, and that is Technician. Technician unlocks the linked laser pointer underbarrel attachment that will pulse enemies when you aim at them. This makes it so that Heartbreaker stacks can easily be obtained without always hitting headshots. Technician will also give us +1 skill tier, which is helpful for our main skill choice. Just be sure to spec into the AR damage and shotgun damage nodes for an extra 15% damage to both. Our primary
Shotgun damage. I'm going to take that off. I'm not using that for this one. Increase assault rifle damage and instead shotgun damage. I got that one. Okay.
main skill choice, just be sure to spec into the AR damage and shotgun damage nodes for an extra 15% damage to both. Our primary source of damage for this build is going to be a high RPM AR, and my top choice is the Police M4. You can go with things like the Lexington, P416, FAMAS, you get the point. All
Keybreaker. RPM is 600. Dark One's is a little higher up. And it's got a higher RPM as well. I'll keep Keybreaker on. It's not as high as the other one. Place M4 in there, do I? Did I keep one?
I got what you want, Agent.
Why shotgun? I'm not using erroneous. I don't think I've got place M4, so.
Assault rifles come statically rolled with assault rifle damage and health damage, and you will want damage to target out of cover as your final attribute, as it is the largest damage multiplier. As for the weapon talent, I went with Flatline, as it amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulsed enemies, which we will have a 100% uptime on. Our weapon mods for our Police M4 are going to be the C79 scope for plus 5% crit chance, the 5.56 extended mag for plus 20 rounds, the linked laser pointer to pulse enemies we aim at, and the 5.56 muzzle for another extra 5% crit chance. Our secondary weapon is going to be strictly for building Heartbreaker stacks, and that is going to be an ACS-12 drum mag shotgun, also modded with the linked laser pointer. You will want damage to target out of cover on your shotgun as well, and the talent Brazen. And lastly, our skills for this build are going to be the Crusader Shield, which allows us to shoot both our AR and shotgun while our shield is drawn. And since we will have 4 blue cores and 1 yellow core, our shield is going to be rather tanky. Our second skill is going to be the Decoy to pull aggro so that we get shot at less. You could also go with the Artificer Hive here, but the shield feels like it's in a good spot, so it's not super needed in my opinion. Just a reminder that this entire video is timestamped if you need to return to a section you may have missed or jump around, and I will always write out a full breakdown of the build in the description of the video below if you...
What is that build? That's shotgun. One of that one looks like that. Trying to find the picture. I don't know if I've got it on me or not. Inventory. There. That's one of Kingbreaker. What's the other weapon? I'd find a better shotgun. What is the other weapon? What's the other money? I gotta find. Okay, so we'll try mixture match. Okay, so I've got that. We'll save this one. It's a test one, so we'll just save as a test. Create a new one. Okay. Then we want to replace this one. Okay, so we'll replace that backpack With a heartbreak. Okay, we can't use shotgun on it. Unless I find a shotgun. I don't seem to find any. Do we have any good shotguns we can use? Sledge. Shotguns. Submachine gun. Cricket. Scorpius. What choice? Sweet dreams. No, I'm not going to do melee attacks. Let's try sweet dreams on it. So they're using. That's a nice weapon. Replace that with sweet dreams. That would do sweet dreams. That one there. Shooting a target below stacks of venom, which lasts 10 seconds increases stack more strips. Yeah, it might be okay just for shits and giggles. We're making this a test run. Now we want to replace the backpack with a heartbreaker. That's not the best heartbreaker because armor's doing done, but it will do. And we're going to replace the knee pad with something else. What knee pad? What? I can't tell what it is. Damn it. Okay, so what have we got? We've only got the. No, it's not that simple.
Run smoothly right until it reaches.
I think I've got that gun holster. Picture, it's a white one. Okay. Could be that one. Weapon damage. Skill haste. All I see is yellow. Oh, that's a crown symbol. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I've got one of those. Take that one out. And we'll replace that one with that one. Okay, we've got a lot more to do, but this will have to do. The weapon I'm using is the right weapon. I don't know what the secondary weapon he's using though. They both assault rifles? I don't know. He's using a pulse for that one. He's using a pulse on the second one. I was using a pulse on the second one too. You don't need the pulse versus set on it. He's gone for what time did he go for?
Timestamped if you need to return to a section you may have missed or jump around, and I will always write out a full breakdown of the build in the description of the video below. If you like this video, don't forget the hit is going to be rather tanky. Our second skill is going to be the decoy to pull aggro so that we get shot at less. You could also go with the Artificer Hive here, but the shield feels like it's in a good spot, so it's not super needed in my...
Okay, but the pulse is probably better maybe. And we'll give it a go. I actually want to take that out and put the pulse into there. I do like the Artificial Hive, but assign that one to E. We do actually want to work on the pulse. And we want to save this one as a new one. Solo. I'm going with Delta. I like that, but we're using a shotgun instead. Okay. So what time? Let's have a look at what we've got here in the back. We'll just test it out anyway. Nothing we need to trash. Okay. So, let's have a look. Oh yeah, we wanted to upgrade certain things. We'll upgrade these ones. The mask. Can we do the mask? Can we upgrade that yet? Yes, we can upgrade one. Go upgrade it once. Yay! Can we bring the mask up? Go to M. Can't do any of these changes at the moment because we're still working that. No, it's like 2. I've got this super terrible ranks. Knee pads. Let's see what we can do with those. Can't do anything there. I'm going to put stuff on. No, but everything's on them, I think. What I want to do is go to here, go to there, down to here. Where's the heartbreaker? There it is. Can't break that one. We can upgrade that one only. Yeah, why not? Might as well upgrade that because we do need to upgrade the backpack eventually onto it as well. That needs our profit. And can we do those knee pads? I can't yet, they're not even high enough for it. They're level 40, they're going to be ranked. Okay. What's our stats? Weapon damage is good. Critical hit chance is really good. Okay. Let's test this out. And actually I might replace. Oh, damn it. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go find a mission. Gives me some of those components. I think it gives me some of those too. Foundry set drops, which is what we're after, wasn't it? What have we got here? Clips. Aces set. Try that again. It took a long time to do that. So it really doesn't give much. I don't know. Do I really want to? I'm going to try this mission. Not really worried about what it gives me material wise. So I tested out with this build.
Hostile supply convoy detected.
Where? Let's go after that.
Engaging! They won't reach more cover.
Be dangerous.
That's the shield!
I see you, agent.
That hurt a bit.
I'm gonna need a medic soon. Shield won't protect you. Do you really think you can hide? Enemy spotted. Fuck the division.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I've got this one like this. Damn, I'm still-
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
More fucking contacts. Right.
Deploying a frag. Back chain. Don't fire from up front. They're moving on our flank. You gotta move. Up this way.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I see you. Stay back.
We have a friendly down.
You're dead meat. Run away.
Okay.
It takes too long to do that one. That was kind of fun. Okay, before we go further, come back and do this one. Actually, go to there. Then we'll go back into there and come back. Follow the pathway, want the goodies. I think I've done this one.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Don't really care about that.
Get some.
Do what I want to.
Reloading.
Yes, again. Only the true sons can offer you salvation. Either join us and earn your place in the history
Rephase
books, or
fire
take
one.
your chances and be forgotten.
Hold open. Actually, we want to remove that one.
Shoot that asshole.
I'll keep the shotgun. I might put it back into stuff that does more damage. It's faster fire rate. Even though I'm missing some because I'm not using the grenades. Give it a go.
Hostile broadcast detected.
I just like do like the lefty.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
No, I got that purple one I'll take. Oh. Annoying me.
Can't take much more fire.
Either way, it's time to make a decision.
there!
Or face the consequences. Do you think the Division are really serving America? Don't fall for their lies. You're smarter than that. The True Sons are fighting to save this country to serve the common man.
Civilians in distress.
Real America.
Fuck you, Division!
The True Sons are coming for you. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. Either way, it's time to make a decision. Stand with us, or face the consequences.
Now we can get back to here.
I see you! They're over there! Keep it together! You're combat ready. Armor's about to go! Put him down! Nice shooting! How will we get past that shield? Shout if you need support.
Find the best. Draw their fire.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh,
Agent deceased.
that's not good. Okay, that's not a build up. Take a while to use this bloody build. Okay, second floor. It's a nice build. That didn't trigger though. That's right. No, it didn't have that, did I? Problem is using the scanner. Don't really like that. I've got to figure out a better shotgun for that one. Let's try this one out. Doesn't use a scanner, but you don't need to use a scanner for it.
The ramp to the parking garage looks like your best way in.
Hostiles out of cover! Start holding the fly end of the ground! Gonna lay down some cover. Is he moving? Agent, you're going down!
I won't let you do this. on them. Yeah, right there. Control their fire. There's nothing to do. Over there, there's no cover. Ah, come on, not now. Split up. Give me a second. We need to find a new spot.
Either.
Can't miss the chance. Shit! Shit! Leave us alone! Can't believe. Ugh.
Okay, so you could get rid of. Take that off. Doing this mission. It's a different. Yeah. I don't mind. Like both these builds work, but I think the scanner by myself doesn't work as good. But this one works. Got a different backpack into there, which gives me different things. It's more. Yeah. Got to take weapon handling. Maybe crit chance. Crit damage onto the instead of weapon handling. How can we do that? No, we can't. No.
True Sun's munitions detected.
Damn it.
Watch the flare. Have school.
Okay.
Fucker's dead. Heal. Whatever you need. I can't see to shoot.
Good boy. Oh. Run. Away from that lot. Got a big boy there and that's a lot of damage taken. That's gonna annoy me. With a healer there as well. That's 300 okay damage, which is nice. Oh shit, out of ammo.
Got one.
out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their
It
operation.
can be useful, but you've got to use a lot more cover, I noticed, in the builds. So we can't be pushing it like I would push my 2 Patriot build.
Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place.
I'm
They're
liking
crafty bastards. I'm
this. Is
giving
a
them that.
nice. Sorry. This is a nice setup. That does a lot of damage. I'm going to get rid of the shotgun out of there. I'm going to get rid of what's the name into there, I think. I'm going to change. That's actually kind of not a bad backpack. Stick. Actually, hold on, we've got to go back to there. So let's go back into a build. I know that. That's the heart. Well, let's stick with this one temporarily until I can get up. I can modify it when I get back. I'm not going to jump on Discord, so I'll jump there. It's just a matter of practicing different builds, getting used to different builds and the play style of each build. I just want to finish off this mission and then get it done, dusted, and then we can go from there.
Tag anything useful, announce it in a recovery team later.
And blow the shit out of anything too
Ah,
dangerous.
this one, yeah.
There.
You could possibly use. Where did I get shot from?
Stay out of it.
Cheeky bugger.
No! Faster!
Okay. Goodies.
True Sons reinforcements incoming.
Keep moving. We need to clear the next hall.
Damn!
When you're done fucking things up there,
Keep moving. You still got 2 halls to clear.
Ah. I don't. This is not a bad build. This one. It turns out. Okay, versus that one. Less armor. That does more damage, I think. Yeah. That's what I've got to figure out changes. So get off there and put onto that one. So that does more damage to shotguns. Like, yeah. I'll play around. I've got to probably build all these up to maxed out stats and replace that. Trying to figure out what other weapon he's running with that one. Which I can't see on the photo, which is annoying. What I might do is go back to my heart build. I don't have to worry about taking stuff down, which is good. It's more of a cover build. Could I possibly put something else in there instead? Could run lefty, but
Hostile radio intercepted.
I have to have a look.
on my 6! So cut through the planetarium. We gotta secure that ordnance.
Oh,
Now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth, the third rock from the sun. Our home may not be the center of our universe, but so far it is the only planet that can support life as we know it.
now they come out of those doors.
Reaches of space. It's irrational to think that our little planet is the only place capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be of a supernova. While no other planet in our solar system sustains life, it's possible that the building blocks that allowed organisms to evolve from single-cell amoebas to complex beings like you and me started from the ash of a dying star light years away.
Make out, press fire! Down?
How does that not go down when I pushed it down?
That won't help you.
That hurts way too much.
Get behind him.
ready to engage. I'm in support. Shield.
Humanity has been observed
Knife
for
up the top.
millennia, but we are only now beginning to uncover some of their secrets. Earth.
Damn it, two
Third
snipers
rock
up
from
top.
the sun. Our home may not be the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet that can support
Oh.
life as we know it. Reaches of space. It's irrational to think that
this could work with other people.
We know that Mars
Deploying a grenade!
that many of the elements found on Earth could only be created in the intense heat of a supernova.
Can't escape out of here, which is annoying.
Damn! We've been flanked! Right guy!
Oh, son of a mother and go father. Ah, okay, time to change builds. Continue on with this one.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia. But we are only
Yeah, maybe in a
now
group scenario that would work. You can play it solo, but I think in all group scenario, and I've still got to upgrade all of these to get to the highest level. So let's go back to my other build, which I think so far out of all of them I've got, it's probably the best. I'll just upgrade the knee pads. I need to upgrade those, which just need a little bit of work.
We know that Mars once had vast oceans.
That's that one.
Found on Earth could only be created in the intense heat
Two
of
folks.
a supernova. While no other planet in our solar system
Yeah, I got two of them. That one there and that one.
possible that the building blocks
That's
that allow
11.
organisms to evolve from single-cell amoebas to complex
Yeah, that takes that.
started as nothing more than the
This gives me a bit
star
more damage.
light years away.
I do like that scenery though. Let's just run through this and get over and done with for today, and we'll go from there. I think I like this one out of all of them better than everything else because it is more aggressive. Well, that one is more passive. That one, I don't know. It could work with other players. Could work by itself. All depends on the mission, I'd say. What are we doing?
You better run!
Another shot like that and I'm done for.
This can be good for use for. That hurt. There's more aggressive play style than anything else. Oh, it's raining.
Home to flowing
Oh, yeah, this
as
one.
evidenced by these images. At one point, up to one-third of the Martian surface is covered by ocean.
This one says run away a bit. Because I do know this one. And you can get easy surrounded by being one person in there. Let them come to me. They will. They're not going to come to me. Oh. What's he thinking? Something above, I don't know. Wait up. That's interesting. It is a nice, depends on how you play it. Like if you group with other people, you can actually have really good right position there and get in the right positions and so forth like that. But I'm not worried about it. I will test these other Heartfury builds out later properly. It's just a matter of me getting used to them and trying them out different play styles. But one particular play style there, I like the way I look.
Agent, have Isaac scanned the parts?
This works well in my eyes. Burn them while there's electrocute them.
True sons.
Oh yeah. But we'll go back up there and say hello to you. Where'd you go?
Riot phone!
We've lost one.
I still have to admit that this one with the True Patriot build works. What am I supposed to do down here? I gotta get 3 of these done. One more.
I'm setting a recovery team. Link up with them and you'll be done there.
Components identified. Suggested use. Missile construction.
They must be using the casing from the museum's collection. If they can rig it with a warhead and use propulsion, they wouldn't need a guidance system to hit the White House or a settlement.
Kinda goes without saying, but if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never, ever be used.
Well, solo build, this is works really well. I'm very happy with this one. But maybe we can do that with the True Patriot one. The True Patriot, the Heartbreaker one too, but that's going to be a harder build to play. Everybody prefers Striker and stuff like that.
Database match indicates designation LMR 90.
That would be the missile, then. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
It's gonna. I think I need to upgrade the upgrade the things.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into those reinforcements. They need backup.
There's all the 3 missiles on top. Yeah, but I have to admit, this is a far. I don't know.
Enemy flanking!
Don't give up, Agent! Armored shield!
Find cover!
Bad way over here!
True Sun's munitions factory is out of action and they lost a big stockpile of ordnance. Throwing the
See
factory
that?
settlements can scavenge those workbenches and tools, and I'd say it's been a pretty good day.
I think that was much better than how. I think oh, we'll call it. These ones with lots of loot. Okay. What time is it? As I think I've got a lot more to learn. I'm going to probably head off anyway because it's 4:30. I have a shit ton more to learn. Was there anything for sale? No. Anyway,
Someday I'm gonna retire.
23. That's anything worthwhile. That's actually quite nice. That would be a good one, actually. Rolls aren't that bad either. Oh, where were we going? I honestly do not know. This way. You're right, this one, the front door. Oh, God, the rain. Actually, what's in the, build box? That's over here. It worked out well. I'm not complaining.
Always good to see you.
Oh, that has a protection repair skill. Breaking point. That is actually kind of nice. I like that. Wiring cover increases the total damage by 15%. It doesn't actually say how long for though. SMA's submachine gun damage, critical damage, critical. That is actually kind of nice. That could work for a build, but the stats are a bit low. It's cheap to buy. I might actually buy that one. Put one of those into the battery pack. Actually, it's not bad. It's maybe for a good build. I can even add it to this build. Don't know about adding to this build. Put that one away.
Everything is priced to move.
Yeah, we just keep that one away. I've got two of those. I'll leave two there. Okay, that's just bloody cold. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's just Oh yeah, we wanted to. Not that one. Okay, so we're gonna change the. Which one was it we wanted to change? We want to get rid. We want to get rid of that one, don't we? Now remove that one. We want submachine gun because we want to replace that one with. Oh no, that one can go bye. Replace it with that one there. That one we want to replace with that one. That means that one can go back into there. Didn't like that shotgun at all. Here. That was the bottom one. Right. Now that one I want to quit from that one. I want to see that stat. Does that change in the stats or not? No, that's cool. So you're fine. We want to look at what we're running. Okay, so the one there. Really don't use sidearms, so I don't really care about the sidearm one. That's okay. I think with the scanner, it helps when you're other people with you. Without the scanner, it's actually better. That's still weaker than a lot of my other builds. My best build so far, I reckon, is the gunner. But that's okay. It's neither here nor there. Let's just tidy up the character and we'll head off.
Nice to see you.
That could work with the other one. You should put that on the shotgun. That would be interesting. See the critical hit damage.
Hey, you looking for something special?
Oh, I see. I like it red. Ah, cold. Oh, nice, but no. Something I'm just going to have to get used to playing and trying out different play styles and so forth like that. Just a matter of being patient, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, son of a... That didn't damage anything, right? Um... Yeah, it's just going to be patient, trying different play styles out and mods out and... Oh. What's that one done? It's cold. Very bloody cold. I haven't got any... Don't know where heat is on at the moment.
Always good to see you, Agent.
Now these, except for the knee pads, so I can always change out those knee pads, which is the same thing, as it gives me more critical hit damage to that one there, which gives me hazard protection and other things. So it depends on if I need the extra hazard protection and armor versus the one that does weapon damage. So I might keep those ones there. Can I? I can change that one. I can't. I want to upgrade those ones. Need a lot more materials, I think.
Need help crafting something?
So you got a fox. I got one fox. Technically, one or two. I give you two options. I still need a lot more materials. Okay, so that one there. And we're looking at, okay, hold on. See, this is another pestilence build, which is nice. But I'm gonna have to figure out another one there. My heart build will uses pestilence, but it's really not that great. The Hand of Fury one, which is still going to work on as well. I've got a lot of points to put into different things. I think it's that mask that needs to be updated. Where did it go? Yeah, no, that's 11 now. Then 9. The Hand of Fury ones we've got to then. You need to upgrade the Hand of Fury stuff. I'll upgrade that. That I find works better than that. Strange. Yeah. Why isn't that weapon fully done? What am I missing? That's better. If I replace that with Lefty for a second, can I then put that could work.
see you.
I might test it out with that shotgun. Technician. So what do we got here? Submachine gun. Okay, so we need to get rid of so we need that. Assault rifle we're using. We really don't use that. We can't do that there. How did we do that with the other one? Why is that one locked? We had submachine gun and the other one. Why can't we? Okay. So I'll try a shotgun with that scope thing we did. That was the no, this one here. So if we click that one, go back into here. That now has a shotgun. So we want to remove that one. Replace it with that one. And it gives me that scope. And that was that one there. Yeah, because you've got the hammer there. That might work. Got the shotgun now with that one. So we can test it. We'll test it out. That could be worthwhile actually in a group too. Would that help the group? What do we got that can help the group in this scenario? You skilled haste, which I don't know about that. You can't change that. Oh well, that's something I'll play around. It might be good in a group scenario, but so we get on tonight. Keep that one. Okay, so that's better. Oh, I've got to redo all things for this one. Do I have to get a separate lefty every time I change to do this one? Oh, that's going to annoy me. That may be a problem. I have to get another lefty then maybe. That's annoying. I'm going to have... I like this build much better than the other one. So it's going to upgrade this one to 11. And also can I start upgrading that rank 9? I want to get that rank thing, but I can now use that same... I can use it, even though it does give me the only problem with grenades, but I can use a grenade with it. Just got to work on all these. Oh well, not much else I can do about it. Stats. Not claiming anything there. And what we're going to do here, I'm going to shut up because it's 10 to 5. My name is Commander Black Star Lord at your service signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos. And all comments are welcome. You all take it easy and have a wonderful day.